Okay, so parts laid out here for issue number 10 of the Valentino Rossi MotoGP bike. It's the, what is it called, bottom yoke. So it's the yoke for the forks. We've got a fixing iron, yeah, a fixing, I don't know, I describe that, a wrench, for hopefully for fixing the wheel and tyre on. Got a bag of screws. So this is going to be getting the wheel fitted onto these forks. So yeah, this will be the build for issue number 10. Okay, so first things first, we bring over the wheel and the tyre. And to take the front wheel provided with issue 2. So yeah, we've got the front tyre wheel. Insert the wheel into the tyre at right angles and twist it into the correct position. So, I don't think is there a directional fit? Doesn't seem to be. You just kind of, it says you fit it in at right angles. Quite tough to go on, I think, because this is, oh my lord, yeah. And twist it into the correct position. So you kind of you pull it on at right angles, and then it says twist it. You kind of get that, I guess. Hey. Yeah. It's going to be tough. It's a very, very tough tyre to go on. Okay, so that was really, really tough to go on, so I cut away there for a minute just to kind of get a lot of leverage and stuff like that. The best way I found was literally as it says in the magazine, take it in at right angles and then twist the tyre or twist the wheel in. But that was tough. That took a good 10 minutes of battling to get that tyre on. But now it's on. Okay, and looks pretty good. And it ain't coming off. So I've got the brake discs are pretty much the same. I don't think there's a difference. No, pretty happy there is no difference. So we've got a brake disc. You've got to match the arrows up. So there's arrows on the brake disc, and there's arrows on the wheel, and you've got to kind of match those up. Make sure that they're pointing in the same direction. So we've got that going that way, that going that way. Happy days. Then put this on now, right hand side. How do you know which way is right, which way is left? Well, as long as we get these on the brake disc, so that's the brake disc fitted. Now we need the right hand side disc fork. At no point has it told me to put the brake caliper itself on. Let me have a look, see if it tells me here. Take the front right brake caliper supply position, press it onto the, it does tell you, but it doesn't show you. It doesn't tell you, it doesn't show you to do this, but you've got to take the front brake caliper that we got with issue 7. I think these just push together. Doesn't show you how these go on, but these just push together, these Brembo calipers, I guess. Yeah, so you push the Brembo caliper together. Sorry, I haven't got that. So it looks like that. Yeah, and then you attach that onto your fork leg or the brake caliper mount. And that just pushes on. And then you don't know which way round. It shows it that way round. But that's got to be wrong, isn't it? Because you'd want it with a Brembo on the outside, wouldn't you? Wouldn't show it like that. It shows it with a Brembo on the inside. This is very confusing. Yeah. Alright, okay. So it's got Brembo, it hasn't got Brembo on the picture, but you have it, so it's a bit confusing. Okay, so anyway, push the caliper itself on, obviously with the Brembo on the outside. It doesn't show to do that. Right inside. Yeah. And you kind of slot that onto the brake if it lets you do it. It probably doesn't. If that's the right M1, okay, so this is really confusing. Make sure you get the tyre the right way around. See, that's the wrong way. Okay, this is really right. This is really confusing because you've got to make sure that the tyre is the right way round and the wheel. Now it doesn't show obviously which side is right, which side's left. So you've got to kind of work that out for yourself. Because obviously it's going to go that way. So the wheel's going to go that way, and the turn that way. So you've got to make sure that all the arrows are pointing the right way. Brembo caliper, which doesn't look like it's going to go on very well. I might have to just lift the brake disc up a bit. There we go. Push that back down. Okay, happy days. So quite a lot going on there, to be honest with you, because it doesn't show to fit the caliper itself, but I've fitted that. You have to make sure that the brake disc arrows line up with the wheel, and obviously the wheel lines up and it's going to be going the right way. Then you get the axle, front wheel spindle, and you push that through. Okay, so far I think that's that done. And then you turn it over, and as it says, you mirror the steps that you've just done. Now I'm going to have to retrieve the caliper, push them together, did on the last one. Right around. That's what that looks like. Get the left hand brake disc. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay, we've got the wheel nut. The wheel nut goes on. And you got this kind of fit it all in. It doesn't, you don't have to over tighten this because obviously you want the wheel to rotate. It does, but not very well, so I'll just loosen that a bit. Although you're not going to be. Okay. Okay, then we've got the fork yoke. So that is metal, and you've just got to match that up. It's got holes in front or back, not sure which way, for some E-screws. So obviously make sure that that goes that way around, because there's the E-screw holes. It's also got some aligning. So it's got quite a lot going on there. So you've got these aligning, if you want to call them keyways. They have to kind of slide onto there, make sure that they slide on correctly. There you go. And then you've got the E-screws, so they're going to go into them 2 holes there. Might replace that E-screw with a smaller black screw. See what I've got. It's not going in. It's going in on one side, not going in on the other. So I'm going to see what other black screws I've got. I'm not happy about that screw. Okay, so I got another screw from one of my other builds. I got an AM screw from the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger build to go into that hole there, because that EM screw was not going in for me, or E-screw, sorry, was not going in for me. So anyway, that's done. I'm a little bit concerned. They're totally different colours. Those fork legs, totally different. One's like a real gold, and the other one's kind of not as shiny. I don't know if that's how they're meant to be. I don't think they are. Not particularly good at the moment. I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling about this build. Anyway, it's done. It's on, so yeah, hopefully it's all the right way around as well. The wheel turns. Yeah, Brembo calipers are on. Once again, it doesn't show that on the instructions. Brembo goes that side. Hopefully making sure, well, it can only go one way, can't it, that yoke? Okay. It's done anyway. The actual front end of the bike, or front wheel assembly, completed. Okay, so yeah, issue 10 done there. Yep, front end kind of completed. Issue 11, we have, what do we got? Oh, the exhaust. So left hand exhaust pieces. So we're going to start. Oh, are we? Yeah, we're doing the exhaust, but we're also fitting the fender by the looks of things as well. So doing a couple of things in issue 11, and that will be coming up soon.